Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Wealthy Coin. The Shiba Inu Society wants answers from Binance. Today's Shib News. Shiba Inu expert Shib Army JPN at Kuro_9696_9696 has shared some information about the Shib Army's recent achievements on the newly launched Shibarium test. In particular, in the last 24 hours, the number of wallets that communicate on Shibarium PuppyNet has gone from 4,059,878 to 5,833,845, a huge jump of nearly 2 million. During the same time, the overall number of transactions went from 3,149,432 to 3,234,888. In this video, we'll talk about Binance's response to the Shiba Inu community's requests for answers. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to see the latest Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis. So, let's start the video right away. Crypto Rand, a well-known crypto expert, tweeted on Friday. The focus is on Shib. It is trying to get out. The expert shared a picture of a chart, which shows that since August, the BitEtherscan.io data shows that the 29th biggest Shiba Inu whale dumped an eye-popping 538 billion Shib worth $6,074,020 in 5 large trades over the past 12 days. On April 2, the top Shiba Inu whales started their selling spree by getting rid of a disastrous 200 million Shib worth $2,258,000 in one big deal. On April 5, the whale sold another 100 billion Shib worth $1,129,000. The next step was the April 7 sale of 88 billion Shib worth $993,520. Even though she had already sold a huge amount, the whale sold another 72 billion Shib on April 11, which was worth $812,880. In her last deal, she sold an extra 78 billion Shib, which was worth $880,620. Even after all the selling, the whale still has a huge amount of money, $3,599,890,076,773. She had $40,642,758 worth of Shib in her pocket. You may remember that a recent hacking event at Bitrue caused the loss of digital assets worth about $22 million. Including 172.55 billion Shib worth $1.9 million. As Crypto Basics said earlier, a well-known exchange based in Singapore. In 6 different deals, the exploiter has already sold 22.55 billion Shib, which is worth more than $254,000. Today at 2:34 UTC, 2 billion Shib were sold. This was the most recent trade. Even though there have been a lot of bad sell-offs, the price of Shiba Inu has continued to go up. The price of Shib has gone up 6.6 in the last 14 days and 2.9 in the last week, according to CoinGecko. On the cryptocurrency market, there have been many stories of early buyers who made a lot of money. One of these stories is about a man who bought Shiba Inu when it first came out and cashed out $100 million during the bull run. The person who made $100 million from Shiba Inu Shib was one of the first people to buy the joke coin when it was just starting out. He held on to his investment as the price of the coin went through the roof. In 2021, during a bull run, he sold his shares and made a fortune. The Shiba team had to wait a long time for the Shibarium public testnet to go live, but it finally did so a few days ago. The town was overjoyed. Its symbols, Shiba and Bone, showed how exciting it was. On the other hand, it looks like the Shib and Bone tokens reacted to a problem in the Shibarium paradise on March 16. A well-known member of the Shiba Inu community pointed out several problems with the Shibarium Layer 2 public testnet, which caused the main Discord page for the project to catch on fire. A worried member of the community said that the Shibarium chain ID was already being used by another blockchain. He went on to say that it seemed like the Shibarium testnet had taken the Genesis file from the testnet and renamed itself Shibarium, but had forgotten to change the chain ID. The post got a lot of attention, which made Shiba Inu's top developer, Satoshi Kusama, want to respond. Satoshi's remarks didn't do much to calm people down because it didn't address the real problem. Because of this, the Shib and bone pieces have become less valuable in the last 24 hours. Shiba Inu were getting more popular until March 15. By the time the market closed on March 15, Shib had lost 7.45 of its value. As of this writing, it was down by more than 1. The RSI, or relative strength measure, was higher than 40. Due to the big price change, but it is now below it because the price has dropped by more than 7. Lastly, the RSI showed that it was still going down, which was what it had been doing for a while. According to the Bones daily timeframe chart, it had been hit harder than normal. At the time this was written, the price had gone down by more than 13 and was around $1.20. At the end of trading on March 15, it had dropped 6.67, making its loss in 24 hours more than 11. Because it went down, the RSI line also went down, and at the time of release, it was getting close to the oversold zone. According to CoinMarketCap, the market value of Bone has dropped by more than 17 in the last 24 hours, while the volume has grown by more than 200. Prices for Shiba Inus are going down, but there isn't a rising feud. Based on data from Sentiment, the supply on platforms stayed the same, which means there was no big change in trades. At the time this was written, the supply exchange measure was around 132.5 trillion. In the next few days, Satoshi Kezama may need to explain the testnet ID trouble. Its lack could hurt a project that hasn't fully launched yet and the tokens that go with it. When people start to worry about Shibarium, Shiba Inu replies. This post was originally published on Bitcoin World. Satoshi Kusama has talked about how important it is for new technologies and the integration of utilities to keep the price of Shib high, even when there are chronic burns. He said that the Shiba Inu group hadn't done enough burns to support the price of the asset just through burns. Kusama said these things recently when she was responding to worries raised by a community member and the Shibarium Telegram group, which is run by the community. The person was worried that the price of Shiba Inus was staying the same even though the burn rate had recently gone up a lot. In reaction, Kusama said that the price of Shiba Inus isn't always fixed or stable. He pointed out that the asset's recent small gains are worth noting. Shiba Inu has gone up in value by 3.5 in the last day and 4.1 in the last week. Kusama also said that swing traders use small returns to make more money. The Shiba Inu leader then tried to answer the issues that were brought up. He stressed that the community is nowhere near having enough burns to change the price of the product through burns alone. So, he said that it was important to take into account things like new technologies and usefulness. High utility for Shib can have a big effect on its value because it shows how useful the asset is for real-world apps and use cases, which can lead to more demand and adoption. Shib,